and the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and it is Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for weekly purchases, that time of the week where we investigate what came through the door via DHL, Amazon, UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx, and of course, that KG outlaw to the north, Waylon Jennings. It is the weekly purchases and a banner week of weekly purchases. Big haul on the back end here, but of course, before we get to that, we got to do some housekeeping, some exciting housekeeping this week, Todd McFarlane. But first, we got to thank Jay'sToysAndGames.com. Use code Kyle, save yourself 15%. Head over there. I got stuff you'll see in the back half here this week. Some surprising stuff from Jay's this week, but got to get a deal over there. All kinds of fun stuff. Much more on them very soon on the channel, of course. And of course, don't forget about Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Early access to both my YouTube channels, all the videos, all the glamour shots, monthly Q&A, monthly bonus video. You got giveaways every single month, plus some bonus stuff here and there, and early access to my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Check it out, support the channel, all that kind of fun stuff. A lot of fun over there. And this week, you did get a new episode of the podcast, and the podcast will be even more interesting here in a couple of weeks. It's always interesting, Todd. But we're going to review the Masters of the Universe movie. I will be seeing that this week on Wednesday. We'll film the podcast Thursday, probably up for Patreon members Thursday night. So be on the lookout for that. But we break all kinds of weird stuff. We do a lot of documentary reviews this week. Angie and I watched a lot of documentaries for some kind of reason. The Mail Girl, she'll be in this video too. But a lot of stuff going on. That's where we kind of catch up on a lot of things on the podcast. Things that really unnerved me for the week in a lot of ways. But you do get early access to that. Probably right now while you're watching this, you already have that podcast available to you. So check it out if you haven't already. Appreciate the support. And this month's Patreon giveaway is Professor Pig Platinum Edition McFarlane Toys. An all-timer, Todd. I love this one with the blood on the apron, the pig face, an all-timer of a figure. Check it out over there on Patreon. You could win it. You never know. You never know. We got a lot going on around these parts as well. Des Moines Con is this weekend. Des Moines, Iowa. Beautiful this time of year, Todd McFarlane. They have a big con. I am there with a good friend of the channel, Dave Wheeler. I will be on a panel on Sunday, late afternoon. So I guess if you're watching this around lunchtime, head on down. But I will be on there. I don't know if I'll get some content from that. I guess stay tuned for that in the future. But at Des Moines Con this week, I will be part of an action figure panel full of toys and games and fun, I'm sure. And probably a lot of anime. There's always a lot of anime at these things. And that's all over my head. But one thing that's not over my head is, you guys remember Whatnot? I did a couple of Whatnot streams once upon a time, back in the infancy of Whatnot. Well, you may see a return to Whatnot before you know it. Dangling that out there, maybe the next month or so. We'll talk a little bit more as we get down to it. Give you guys plenty of notice for possible shows, maybe. We'll see what happens, but much more on that in the future. And I think it's going to be something extremely interesting that you will enjoy. More to come, more to come. Just dangling that carrot out there, just dangling that carrot. I'm also dangling my carrot for the Mail Girl. It's time for the question of the week. All right, it's time for the question of the week. And as usual, the Mail Girl is here. Angie, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Angie. Good to have you back here. We got all kinds of questions for you to dive into. And we're on a time crunch, Angie, as what do we have to go to here shortly?
I can't even talk about it.
5th grade graduation. It's right up there with senior graduation or even college graduation. And we're going there.
And we do all schools do that? Where they do like a clap out or whatever? So like all the 5th graders walk out and then out the front door while everybody like claps for them. And it's so emotional. Everybody cries. It's not going to be Paul.
I will not be crying, but I'll try to film Angie crying.
You just film her.
Okay. And she gets to ring the bell.
You can pan to me every once in a while.
Doesn't she ring the bell or something?
No, they just walk down that stairwell.
That's for the cancer journey. You ring the bell.
Out the front door.
Yeah.
You rang the bell.
I did. It's sad. And Emma's out of 5th grade, headed to 6th grade, which when I was a kid, 6th grade was still elementary school, but it's apparently middle school in our part of town. So she goes to a 6th, 7th grade school, then an 8th and 9th school, and then 10, 11, 12. So there's just too many kids around here. That's the problem. Too many kids. But it's turning to the page. It's very exciting times, let me tell you. 5th grade. Oh, never rocked so hard as it did in 2026. But I'll tell you, out of all my years of schooling, 5th grade was my favorite because we had the most field trips that year, and I did like my teacher in 5th grade. Shout out to Miss Cold Iron. She was a real one once upon a time. But that's it. You probably don't remember anything about 5th grade, Angie, of course. No memory, Angie.
I'm pretty sure that's when I learned the President song, though.
Ooh.
That's where I have to quote the President.
Ooh, check that out in the President's Day episode of the podcast. Angie wowed a lot of people, stole a lot of hearts, and it just wasn't her shirt she was wearing for that one with the blindfold. But we were all impressed, Angie. We were all impressed by you. But we're going to see how impressed you are this week with the question of the week. We've got a couple of questions here this week. People are dying to know some of these answers.
It's not good. I already feel like I'm going to cough.
And you got a long question for the first one. Where's that button? I need to bring that button down here. But Angie, we're going to dive into it. We're going to start off with the first question. Are you ready? Do you got this in you?
I have control. I can control my own throat.
Oh, you got a lot of throat control. I know you do.
I say that every time so I don't gag.
You got so much throat control. It's unbelievable. Show us how it's done, Angie.
Mick Mo 4700. I said that weird. Hi guys. After watching Paul McCartney, I can't do it. Why is my brain glitching today? I think I'm having a hormonal breakdown.
Do you just want to admit that you don't know how to read? Just admit to everybody that reading isn't your best. And you signed up for this job. You were like that person that signed up to be the meat cutter at Arby's and said, "Oh yeah, I know all about meat cutting." And
it's
then
like
you
the
get
actors
there.
that are like, "Yeah, I know how to ride a horse."
Yeah, I know how to do it. And then you're like, "I don't know how to do any of this." And reading is something my 5th grader.
My brain glitched out on the last video we did.
Oh my gosh, she's glitching for certain. You need me to take this one? It's a lengthy one. I can do it, of course. You need me to read
Do
it?
Yeah, you do it.
Look at this. Well, why are you here?
Read.
I'm not paying you
I'm
this week.
dyslexic.
You're not paid this week. Hi, guys. I'm going to start from the beginning. MickMo4700. Hi, guys. After watching Paul McCartney on SNL and Colbert, it breaks my heart to say it, but the voice is gone. The guitarist and backing singer is doing the heavy lifting. Is it time to follow Kyle's example and explore our K-pop dreams? Or should we continue to pay big ticket prices to share the same air as legends in their 80s? Now, this is a very interesting topic for me right here. Now, first off, striking this K-pop madness from the record. I don't like K-pop. It does absolutely nothing for me. I actually hate K-pop. I just don't understand. I think it's a big racket. It's a racket if there ever was one. So I'm not following any K-pop dreams. I'm following that I have too much work to go to all the concerts I want to. I'm missing so many concerts this summer because work getting in the way of that kind of stuff. That's the way it goes, but that's neither here nor there. So strike the K-pop from the record. But I do agree here with Mick Mo. Unfortunately, Paul McCartney's voice has gone, and he's been one of those guys about the legends of the industry that his voice has been powerful, but something in the last couple of years, he has lost it. Now, his last tour, he was starting to see rough around the edges, but what I've seen of these 2 live performances and some other ones, it is pretty rough right now. So it is very unfortunate. However, I hope I can rock that hard when I'm in my 80s. I hope I have a voice when I'm in my 80s. And he is doing it live. Paul has enough money to do whatever he wants. He could be putting backing tracks in there. He could be doing all that kind of stuff. So kudos for him to keeping it live and raw. And I really don't mind. It isn't as good as it once was. Obviously, everything gets a little worse with age. We know how that goes. But Paul is still out there fighting the good fight. It's great to be in his presence. He's one of the greatest musicians of all time. There's no doubt about it. So that's worth it. The backing band's still good. It's still a good experience. And I would say any Paul McCartney concert's better than any K-pop concert for me personally. But it is still worth going. I don't like these ticket prices in this day and age. I always wait till the last minute on tickets anymore. I've learned my lesson over the last couple of years. Wait till the last minute. If you have to pay what you had to pay, that's fine. You rarely have to pay up. Most of the time you get a deal, and you got to get a deal out there. So I'll go to Paul whenever I can, unless, of course, last summer, I pass on Paul McCartney for the K-pop concert for the kids. Unbelievable. Still upset about it. Thanks for opening up that wound once
Didn't
again.
you end up getting a free ticket?
Yeah, and I even got offered a free ticket to Paul McCartney that day too. So even better.
We were already 5
already there, and that was a little extra salt in the wound for me. But yeah, it is what it is, and that's those kids. They don't even understand. They don't even understand what I did for them on that night, because I am guessing I'll never be able to see Paul McCartney again. That's my guess, but we'll see what ends up happening. Now, as I'm filming this, Angie, Paul McCartney's new album came out today. I'm going to give that a listen. We're going to talk about that in the podcast. We're also going to review Masters of the Universe here in 2 weeks, because the latest episode of the podcast is already up for Patreon members right now. But the next week's one, we'll talk about all that kind of stuff there. But I do give Paul credit, but man, his voice, yeah, it's rough. He's lost his timbre. That's what happens. You lose your timbre, Angie, is what it is. Next question, moving on, Angie.
You'll still be keeping it raw when you're 80.
I keep it raw right now.
I got this. I got this.
Yeah. You can do it. You can read. Maybe.
Okay. At Jerry Glenn, B6. Oh.
Okay.
Angie, how much would you charge for an autograph selfie?
An autograph selfie. It depends what
I
the
don't know
selfie is.
What's the price point?
What's
on
the
that?
going rate on those these days? So first you would have to take
Print
a
an 8 by
selfie.
10.
Well, no, you'd have to take a selfie. Would it be a professional one or would it be just a
No.
picture?
No.
Then you got to go to, I guess, Walgreens and print it out. Then you'd have to get some kind of a marker of some kind that would write on it. Then you'd have to get an envelope. Then you'd have to get stamped for the envelope and you'd have to put it
I feel
in
like
there.
we're shipping about $20 in, so I'd be an idiot not to
20?
charge, like to print it,
Yeah, maybe. I don't
mail
know.
it, media mail. But still,
No, you can't go
buy
media.
'em.
It's not media mail.
Well, they won't know.
Yo, they would, and if they do it, they'll fine you. They'll charge you back. I mean, technically, you could maybe sneak it
But
through.
you know
there.
anything? Take me $20 just to get it in.
But are we
to you.
talking like a Polaroid? Are you talking like an 8x10? There's a lot of questions with this one that are unanswered on this one. But if you do run into Angie in the wild, she'll take a free selfie with you. I think. But then what's in the selfie? Is it a provocative selfie? Is it one of those? Is it one of those kind of things? Is it Angie at, work? Is it Angie behind the desk? Is it Angie trying to read a story? Who knows what it is? There's a lot of unanswered questions, but have been tempted, Angie, to get 8x10s made up. I figure if you make like 100 8x10s, you'd get a deal. And we'll put the Kyle Peterson show on it. It'll be Angie and me. It'll be Angie straight from the pool and me with the binoculars, maybe something like that. I don't know, but maybe we'll do a little 8x10. We'll use them as giveaways. And if people want to buy them, we'll figure it out. You spend 50 cents on the envelope, 50 cents on the stamp, or $1.50. I don't know. Stamps are outrageous this day and age. You figure out if you print 100 of them, it's like $1 a thing. Maybe it equals out to like $6. Who knows?
You've
Who
thought
knows?
about this way too much.
I just ran through it right now. So we might check that out maybe one of these days here. But Jerry, get a hold of Angie. She's easy to get a hold of. Let me tell you. You just go down to the corner on Friday night. Something like that. Nah, but anyways, there you go. Anything? $20, Angie's saying. $20? You want $20?
No, I'm saying I'd have to charge at least that.
At least, maybe 50. Who knows? She's wild.
At least $30.
Well,
just to make a profit on it.
Maybe. We'll see.
Sounds like a losing business.
Yeah, what does she wear? Oh my gosh, so much work. But Angie, we
I
got
have to
one
buy
more.
an outfit, then I'd really be in the right.
Oh my gosh, yes. So Jerry's got to pick the outfit. Jerry's got a lot of answers to send on here. So shout out to Jerry. All right, last question. It's an easy one.
Jay Williams, 1991. Have you ever ate at Pizza King in Indiana? The best strombolis ever.
I have been to the Pizza King. I am not sure if it's affiliated, but there is a Pizza King outside or inside, maybe one of those two, of Omaha, Nebraska. One of the worst pizzas I've ever had in my life. I think I even have a picture where I was standing outside because many people know.
That's your problem. You should have got a stromboli.
Are you interrupting me? Most people know me as the Iowa Pizza King, of course, and I was getting the little picture there, but it was god-awful. I was very disappointed in that pizza. I'm guessing this is a different Pizza King, not affiliated with the one with Nebraska. I mean, let's be honest. Outside of Big Fred's Pizza, shout out to Big Fred out there in Omaha. I don't really like a lot of Omaha pizza, but Big Fred stole my heart many years ago, and I would like to go back to Big Fred's, maybe this summer. Who knows? But yeah, I've never been to Indiana's Pizza King. I don't think I've ever eaten pizza in Indiana, but there is some strong rumors that you might be seeing me in Indiana on a pretty lengthy basis in 2027, Angie. I don't know about you, but you may be seeing more of me. I want to say it was like Carmel, Indiana. Carmel? And what's another one of those ones? I think that's what it is.
Caramel.
And there's like there's like Indianapolis, there's like 4 towns on the outside suburbs. And Carmel, I think, was one. I forget what the other ones are, but you may see me around those. So more to come in 2027. We'll see. There we go. Very exciting. And then I will try this. I'll try this Stromboli.
Unless it's too far away.
But no, you never know. If I got nothing but time when I go to Indiana, I'm sure. So there it is, Angie. That is the questions this week. Anything you want to talk about? Anything else you need to get off your chest? No, we're going to the kindergarten, 5th grade graduation. That's where we're headed right now. But Angie, before all that, I got some work to do. It's time for the weekly purchases. All right, time for round number 1 of weekly purchases. And we got quite the haul this week with a lot of twists, a lot of turns, and dare I say, Todd McFarlane, a lot of surprises. And let's kick it off with a surprise to Todd. Todd, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just doing my job over here. It's time to go to DC. Mattel, for the kids line, we got Joker. We've got the Flash. Oh, raced into our hearts. We got the Boy Wonder Robin. And we've got Batman. We got Series 1 from the premium line. I guess that's technically what it's called, right? The premium line. We got Series 1 here, Todd. Don't shoot the messenger once again. Pick these up over our friends JaystoysandGames.com using code Kyle to save 15%. Going to be interested to run these through their paces. As of right now, I'm doing this more for science. As you guys do know, I'm the modern day Bill Nye the Science Guy. Most people do know that, of course. And I'm going to check it out for science, of course. But I'm not all in on this line. It'll be very interesting to see what the more elite and ultimate stuff does in the future with Mattel. But I wanted to check these out. I wanted to, dare I say, see what all the fuss is about. But the hits keep on coming. Now we go back to McFarlane, DC. And it's interesting to notice the price points here. You're like $12 for these, $20 for these, more articulation over there. It's an interesting thing. Somebody needs to do a study on that. But we got Black Manta. We got the evil Aquaman with eye patch. Watch out for that Aquaman. He's extra devious with the eye patches, we know. Got both those through the door this week. We also got one of the worst individuals of all time, one of the most dastardly individuals of all time, a guy that is a racist, a known racist, an arsonist in the Epstein files over 200,000 times, Todd McFarlane. And of course, now trying to butter up to everybody because everybody's in the America mood, America 250. Everybody's celebrating. You go to all these stores, everything's dressed up in red, white, and blue. And this guy's trying to jump on the trend and probably going to do something devious around there. It is Duke, the Walmart exclusive. The evil empires join forces, apparently. But it is Duke, of course, the exclusive to Walmart here in the patriotic gear. What kind of hits are we playing? I guess we'll find out very soon on this YouTube channel. But the hits keep on coming. It's a secret, though. It's Secret Wars. We got Constrictor through the door this week. How about a little Absorbing Man through the door this week? The hits keep on coming with Daredevil, probably the most popular from the set, I would have to imagine. Falcon, another all-timer, of course. Birds of a feather, they flock together. That's what I've been told as well. And then we last but certainly least, Spider-Man alien costume this week. So the Secret Wars are here, just missing magic. So I got to track down some magic, and it's not Magic the Gathering, Todd McFarlane. We got some Secret Wars through the door. But now we head back to our friend Todd from the couch. We get Gangbuster, the Red Platinum Edition. I don't know anything about this character, but I'm excited about this character. So we'll be unboxing it. I can't wait to dive into that one. The hits keep on coming. I did get Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat over there at Jay's. Now, in a plot twist, I filmed the Ermac video. I got him last week from Weekly Purchases, and I accidentally deleted the footage. There's nothing worse. Let me tell you guys, there's nothing worse than filming an unboxing video and then deleting the video. All that work gone. All that work gone. All those glamour shots gone. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this, and I'll put the Ermac stuff in there. I'll refilm the Ermac, but I got all the glamour shots, so we'll put those together. But first world problems if I ever did see one. Now, finishing it up with Todd McFarlane, a little Jay's Toys and Games, a double dose of Hellboy. Hellboy ×2, regular and platinum edition. Picked up both these over there at Jay's. So a very busy round number one, but round two, even busier. All right, time for round number two of weekly purchases with 3 rounds this week. Man, oh man, a busy, busy week. A lot of work to be done here after this video, but let's dive into it. Let's dive into a little reaction action. For $4.99, I couldn't pass up Reaction King Diamond from Ross. Probably end up opening this up, just putting it on my desk or something like that. But you know me, I'm a King Diamond guy. Had to pick that bad boy up when I saw it at Ross. For $4.99, got to get a deal. And speaking of deals, how about $15? Phantom of the Opera, of course, Mask of the Red Death. Somebody posted, I saw it somewhere in a Facebook group or somewhere. Somebody did a great idea for a custom using the young Vincent Price head to put on this from Mask of the Red Death movie. So a little extra work out of that one, and $15, no brainer if you ask me. Hits keep on coming. We go back to another Walmart exclusive this week, hitting Walmart stores this summer. It is the 2-in-1 Fanny Pack Rock. Yep, Rock with Fanny Pack. Will this be an all-timer? I don't know about that, but it's a deep cut and it's something very fun. So I'm here for this. We did unbox on the channel the Gold Rock. Kind of fits in the same vein as this. Just a little off-the-wall Walmart exclusive. And that's what we got, that version of the Rock this week. So we'll be looking forward to that on the channel very soon. Stuff you've already seen kind of on the channel this week. Survivor Series Booker T. Got that one. We got Mr. Yeet himself, Jey Uso. How about Randall Orton right there? St. Louis's own. Somebody get me an emo pizza. I'm going to be in St. Louis at the end of July, and I expect to see all you guys there. We'll get a pizza together. It'll be great. The hits keep on coming with Undertaker. Man, oh man, playing so many hits with this one. It's unbelievable. Check out the review on the channel. And last but not least, out of the Elites figures is that Gold Rock I just mentioned a little bit ago. Pretty weird figure in all honesty, but interesting nonetheless. So we got those. And last thing, or 2 things left for this round. I did get a second copy of this one. I want to display both looks. Some of my favorite characters of all time, Bret Hart, Ken Shamrock especially, but I also like Austin. I prefer Stunning Steve, though. I know I'm a wild card. What can I say? But I did pick this up. Every one of my Walmarts are swimming in these right now. So probably stupid on my part, Todd McFarlane. Probably should have played the waiting game. Get this thing for clearance. Is what it is. Is what it is. And last, but certainly not least, we unboxed this on the channel already this week. I did get this at Walmart as well. It is the latest Slambulance. So I got the red Slambulance. Check out the review on the channel. Compare it to the old white one as well in that very video. So the Slambulance through the door this week. But we got one more round, and it's a sad round in some ways, but also exciting in others. It's time for round number 3. All right, let's finish it off with round number 3. And round number 3, I finally gave up the fight. I said, I give up at this point. I'm just going to order, and I'm going to be done with it, and I'm going to move on. The stress, not worth it. What did I get through the door this week? WWE Superstars, Mint on Card Unpunched, Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, collectively known as the Steiner Brothers, for those that don't know. We got Rob Van Dam. We've got the Hurricane, not the Hurricane, it's the Hurricane. We got the Hurricane through the door this week. How about a little bit of Demolition Axe, a little bit of Smash, and if you got Axe and Smash, you might as well just drive it home with a little bit of Crush. So Crush through the door as well. And last but not least, Mint on Card Unpunched, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yeah, we'll go Duggan on this time, but Hacksaw Jim Duggan here, good friend of the channel. Can't wait to tell my Hacksaw story one day, but I'm going to save it for when he does pass away. I don't want to incriminate anything in this day and age. But we did get those, but we weren't done. Why not another RVD? Of course, got to have more RVDs in the collection. How about another Crush? How about another Hacksaw? How about another Hacksaw right there? How about another RVD? All right, there we go. How about another Hurricane? Hurricane? Rick Steiner. You can't have another Rick without another Scott. And then we got to have Axe. And you got to have Smash. So I got my loose versions, which we'll unbox on the channel. So a wild time purchasing this week in the Superstars department. I just had to get it done, had to get it over with. Wasn't worth the stress, wasn't worth the gas in this day and age. And then the extra stress of trying to find Unpunched. Finally just pulled the trigger and had this one done. Haven't seen a new Superstars in my area since September of 2025. I said, I'm over waiting here. But in a plot twist, the RVD Hurricane set hitting some Walmarts right now. So you might get lucky. You might find these at your Walmart. All of mine are swimming in George Steel wave right now. But your mileage might vary, and your mileage may be better than mine. So check out the reviews on the channel coming very soon, but a very busy week in the weekly purchases. But what did you pick up this week? What did you grab this week? What did you need to pick up this week? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, your best way to support the channel. And all the content it does bring, you know by now there's plenty of content to keep you busy each and every single day between both of my YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe to both of them, thumbs up the videos, all that kind of fun stuff. Check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon to support the channel and for even more bonus content. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for another round of weekly purchases, you know what I'm doing. I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way into another work.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
For me.